my Hello Blue Havers, it is me, your favorite chaotic day, August, and I am bringing you a sort of different vlog. So this vlog marks the year anniversary of my channel. I started trying to regularly vlog a year ago in Gabby Reed's Summerween Readathon, and here we are doing it again, and I can't wait to see the differences and see how much I've grown, because I've definitely grown. It's been an adventure, it's been a journey, it's had its highs, it's had its lows, but here I am. So if you don't know what a readathon is, it's pretty much where you try to read as many books as possible in a certain span of time. This one is a week long, and so here I am trying to read spooky books, because it is a Summerween Readathon, in a week. I'm trying to read as many as possible. Keep in mind, I am working, so I set my book expectations low. So far, I only want to read 3, and I tried to make them fit the prompts that Gabby Reed set, but they kind of loosely fit, if I'm being honest. The first book I want to read is Verity by Colleen Hoover. I have been wanting to read this forever, and I needed a way to squeeze it into my life, so here we are. I plan on reading this in the dark, so there's one prompt. I also am going to call this Halloween colors, because the black on the yellow, just for me, seems Halloween-y. Like, whenever you think about scary eyes in the dark, they're either always red or yellow, in the dark, in the pitch black, like... So for me, that's a no-brainer. But then also just the ambiguity, the vagueness of this cover just makes me scream Halloween. So I'm going to count this as a book with Halloween colors on the cover, and a book I'm going to read in the dark. Now, I'm not going to read a book with haunted or haunting or haunt in the title, because I am honestly a baby when it comes to paranormal stuff, and I can't read that stuff. It's just going to mess with me too much and mess with my paranoia, so I'm skipping that prompt. However, with these next two, I'm going to have a slasher in there. So we have One Was Lost and 6 Months Later by Nicole D. Richards. I found this at my local Goodwill for $4, and 2 books for $4 is always a steal, especially since people have been recommending me another book by Natalie, and so I figured I'd give her a taste test by having these. So one of them is about a girl who falls asleep in her class and wakes up 6 months later and everything is different. I'm not sure if I'll like it. It doesn't sound like something up my alley, but maybe it'll surprise me. And the other one is about some kids who go on a hike. There's a flash flood, 4 of them get separated, and people are trying to hunt them down. So that sounds like a slasher if I've ever heard one. I just realized I forgot to tell you guys what Verity is about. It's about a very terrible writer who gets signed on to ghostwrite a very good writer and shit goes down. The 5th prompt is to, like, make something. Ideally fall themed, but it doesn't have to be. So I'm hoping my Blue Apron boxes can help me out there. I mean, we have 5 meals weekly, so I'm sure one of them is going to be fall themed or close enough that I can count it. So here we go. We're gonna see how well this goes. And I'm gonna try my best to vlog my reading around my work. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, all my Hello Blue Havers. We are starting this reading vlog off right. Day 1, have the day off from work. I'm hoping to start Verity and make a pretty good dent in it if I can. We'll see what happens. But I've kind of closed the curtain and I have my boyfriend's desk right here, so maybe I'll do like a little bit of reading. We'll see, but first I gotta get some breakfast in me at least. You guys are in my medicine cabinet. I have barricaded myself in the bathroom. I need 2 hands to express this shit. But reading Verity today? What the fuck? What the fuck? It is fucked up, insane. This woman is a psychopath. An absolute she's clinically insane. What the fuck? What the fuck? I love it. I love it. The suspense, the drama, the like awful, disgusting, truly despicable bullshit. Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but like, none of these characters are okay. None of them are okay. None of them are, oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. I am absolutely loving this book so far for all the wrong fucking reasons. I just got out of work not too long ago, and it was a pretty good day. I got to play with all the little hammy fur babies, which I'm sure you saw. So it was a fun day for me. It was a very fun day. I just showered up, and now I'm going to try to read more of Verity. We'll see how far I actually get. So I made it 40 more pages in Verity, but I have to put it down because I've been drinking tonight, and if I'm being honest, I just can't focus on the book anymore. I'm already like a drink and a half deep. It's a good book, don't get me wrong. I'm loving it. Like, the suspense, the weird mystery, the allure of it all. I love it. But like, not thinking straight. I'm not in the right mindset to read. So I'm gonna leave it at 40 pages read and pick back up tomorrow, hopefully. Good morning, all my hullabaloo havers. It is day 3 of Summerween. I am walking to work. I don't know if you guys ever knew that, but I do walk to work every day. So here we go. I'm listening to morbid podcasts. You know, fits the theme. I just finished Verity by Colleen Hoover, and what the fuck? All the things that happen in this book, the way it ends, unfucking believable. It is fast-paced, amazing, one-of-a-kind, spectacular, the plot twists, the just truly fucked up shit that happened. This is a 5 out of 5 book. This is 5 stars out of 5 stars. This is amazing. Spectacular, never seen before. If you haven't read this book yet, please fucking read it. for all of you wondering out there, I am team manuscript. Like, all the fucked up shit she describes and says she does, and the way it aligns with the rest of the story, there's no way the letter is true. As a true crime junkie who has seen shit like this happen, just the way... No, the manuscript lines up too well for the letter to be correct. The letter is just one more ploy of hers. Like, you can't... Okay? Okay. Yes. So, 5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't read this, please read it. It is fucked up in the worst ways and best ways possible. And team manuscript for the win. Moving on. It is day 4. This is the last day I'm gonna film in this part, and then I'll pick up in the next day in the next part. I'm just gonna split it into 2 parts, so you guys can A, get more content, and B, I don't break my video editor trying to put it all into one video, because my computer is ancient, we'll say that. So we're gonna try to do this, and hopefully it doesn't break my computer or my video software or anything like that. Today I don't have to be in for work till 1. I'll leave at 12 to start walking, but that means until 12 I have free range in the house to do as I please. I'm hoping to start One Was Lost by Natalie D. Richards. That is going to be my slasher for this one. Verity, if you don't remember, was my one with Halloween colors and reading it in the dark, and I still can't say enough about that book. I'm still shooketh to the bone, so I'm hoping One Was Lost is equally as good but a slasher. So we'll see what happens. I did find the audiobook, so that is in my favor. And we'll see what happens from here. I do have to do dishes this morning, so my boyfriend can cook dinner. That has to happen, but I'll probably throw on my audiobook and do dishes while I do that. But I have to check if there's a new episode of Morbid, because I definitely want to listen to Morbid. It's just like the perfect thing right now, because like it's a true crime podcast with a little bit of a spooky aspect, because sometimes they tell like little spooky paranormal type tales about like haunted lighthouses and stuff, and I'm like, it's perfect right now. It's perfect. We'll see what I actually end up listening to, what ends up happening. I did the dishes, I'm getting ready for work, I'm still listening to One Was Lost. I'm about 50 pages in now. It has a little bit of a weird opening, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you guys. Not sure how I feel about it. I'm waiting till we get to like the slasher parts though, to really like make a draw in the sand. Because if I'm really not liking it, I will move on to something else. I'm not gonna lie, I've stopped wasting my time reading books that I know I'm not going to enjoy. Because reading is for pleasure, I should not have it feel like a chore. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping it picks up and gets interesting. So, we got to the slasher bits. Holy fuck. What they're describing is absolutely fucking disgusting, and I'm here for it. 110%. If it continues like this, I'm here for it. I'm ready for the last, like, surviving 4 to start getting picked off, so it really gets fucking gross and psychological, but, like, I'm here for it, okay? It started sprinkling a little bit on my way to work. Nothing too bad, I don't need a rain jacket. It's kind of refreshing because it's muggy as fuck out. It is day 5 of Summerween. I thought I was gonna split this vlog, but then editing together this vlog, I don't have as much footage as I thought, so I think I'm just gonna put it all in one. You know, at the end of the day, you guys will either get 2 parts or 1 part. 1 big part. So like, either way you'll see the content. Yeah, I just haven't decided on a form yet. Anyway, yesterday, the 4th, I did a lot of reading before work, and then did no reading after work. Just because we had friends over and they started talking, and then we started talking, and then we got really deep in conversation, and before we knew it, it was like 2 a.m. and just a lot happened last night, so I just didn't read. But before work, I did read like 125 pages in this book, and the way you can tell is that the yellow marks the gap in between the two stories. So from the yellow to the bookmark is what I read last night, and that's a pretty decent chunk. I think I only have like 200 pages left, so I'm hoping I can just bust those out today real quick since I have the day off from work. First I gotta get myself some breakfast, of course, though. Other than that, probably gonna spend the day reading the entire day. I wasn't only reading today. I did end up going to the laundromat, but that's only because I forgot I needed to do laundry. So I went and I did that, but the whole time while I was doing laundry, I was reading. And while at the laundromat, I finished One Was Lost. And I don't know. I liked it and I didn't like it. Because, like, at some points it was crazy. Like, the shit that was happening was wild, and it sounded like some, like, Most Dangerous Game type shit, like hunting people in the woods type shit. But then at other points I was like, okay, where is this going? Let's move the plot along. Like, a lot of the plot, I feel like, was way too long, and she could have just cut to the chase. Just cut to the chase. Get there, I want the chase scene, I want the drama. And then when we did get there, it felt like the ending was rushed. Very suddenly, like, the killer was on top of them, and then they just defeated the killer. And I was like, oh. I feel like I was robbed of a good story because there was too much before and not enough during. I'm gonna say it's a 3.5 out of 5 star. I didn't hate it, but I didn't absolutely love it either. Not more than 30 minutes has passed, and I've changed into some jammies. My boyfriend made some yummy ass food. I think they're like sesame noodles with a spicy pork, I think he said. They got some peppers and stuff in it. It's one of our Blue Apron meals. I took a bite. It's absolutely delicious. But I suddenly realized Katie Coulson was doing Summerween sprints. So of course I had to jump on there with the reading sprints, and I tried reading a chapter of 6 Months Later, the other book in the duo for Natalie D. Richards, and I can't. Like, I realized in that chapter and thinking about the other book, it's her writing that I didn't like. So I went looking for other books. I was like talking to some people in chat. They convinced me to read this other book. So I'm gonna read Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesare. Well, let's see how it goes. Supposedly it's supposed to be a better slasher. So One Was Lost was supposed to be a slasher, but honestly, it wasn't like a slasher. They just kind of happened upon the dead bodies. And then they talked about their bloated dead bodies, which was gross, but, like, I would have loved to see, like, them watching the other get hacked apart, you know what I mean? So, apparently Clown in a Cornfield is a better slasher, so I'm gonna see if I can redeem my slasher pick for this one. It also has red on the cover and black on the cover, which are very clearly more Halloween colors than Verity. I still stand by my choice that Verity was Halloween colors, but if you don't like that pick, this one is undoubtedly Halloween colors. I'm thinking, since it's also getting nighttime and if these sprints go on long enough, maybe it'll be red in the dark too. Why not do all three? Teehee. I can't believe it's already day 6 of Summerween. I feel like this readathon like went by so fucking quickly. But like here we are. I'm on my way to work once again. But reading Clown in a Cornfield in the Dark last night, I liked it. It was fun. We haven't gotten to anything too scary yet, but like we'll see. I'm gonna read more in the dark tonight. I just got home from work, just took a shower. I still have to brush out my hair and moisturize, but I think I'm going to throw on Clown in a Cornfield while I do that because it's starting to get dark out and I want to sit in the dark and listen to this book because I want to get through it by the end of Summerween. It's a book I've been meaning to read for a while. And now I have the opportunity to. It's the perfect setting and I want to redeem my fucking slasher pick. So we're gonna do it and see how it goes. I just got to the first murder and holy fuck. Holy shit. That just came out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Just out of nowhere, a murder. But I also like that this is happening with like in a town where the mascot is a clown and the town is a little corrupt and now the town mascot clown is murdering people. I have a good feeling about this one. It is day 7 of Summerween. It is the last day. And I spent the entire day at work, so I didn't record any more of that because I have enough beeline footage of me at work already in this vlog. But I just got done walking home. I'm sweaty, I'm disgusting. I'm going to shower up. And I got home at the perfect time because it is starting to get dark. So, since I don't work tomorrow, I decided to buy a little wine. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy myself and listen to the last of the book in the dark so I can finish it up here and give you guys my final thoughts before the end of the day because I only have a couple hours left and listening to it on 2x speed I am guaranteed to finish this book before midnight tonight so I can give you guys final thoughts, outro, etc. and finally be done with this vlog. Y'all can barely see me. I look like I have blackness behind me. I swear I'm in my bedroom. But like, shit is getting disgusting in this last little bit. So like, the first half of the book is like a setup. Not first half, more like the first third of the book is like a setup for the dynamics of the town. And then the second thirds of the book are like these slasher bits, and I assume there's going to be like an ending that brings it full circle and makes sense as to why the first third was about town dynamics. I assume there are people in the town that are actually dressed as these clowns hunting these people, and when I say hunting, I mean absolutely hunting them. They are like herding them into places for mass murders, like just herds of deer. It is disgusting. And there are just people being decapitated, like impaled. They're using pitchforks, knives, crossbows, saw blades to like hack them into pieces, axes. Like, it is brutal what is happening. And these kids that were just trying to have like a cool senior party out in the cornfield are just watching their friends and peers be taken apart and taken down in a mass murder. It is disgusting and awful, and it is everything I wanted in my other slasher pick that I'm getting in this one. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I managed to finish Clown in a Cornfield at about 10 last night, and despite the fact that it was predictable what the ending would be, I am still amazed because I feel like the slasher formula, despite being predictable, I liked where this went. I like what the author did. It was so disgusting and gruesome, and there were a couple things that I was not predicting that I was like, wow! So I predicted like the big plot twists, but then the smaller ones I was like, wow, oh my god, you really went there, sis. So I'm gonna give it a 4-star. I would highly recommend if you want a good slasher that follows the good slasher form. So overall, that is a wrap on Summerween. I read Verity by Colleen Hoover, give it a 5-star. I cannot recommend enough. If you haven't read it, please read it. Then I read When Was Lost by Natalie D. Richards, gave it a 3-star. Didn't really work for me as a slasher. I wanted more from it. Then I tried reading 6 months later in the same book because there were 2 books together in a bind-up. And I got about 2 chapters in, decided to DNF it because I wanted to end my Summerween on a bang. So I got Clown in a Cornfield by Cesare, and what a bang to end Summerween on! What a bang. Gave it a 4 stars, and it is amazing. Thank you guys for hanging in here. I edited together most of the vlog now, and it's gonna be a doozy. We're gonna see if it actually goes up and if my computer doesn't crash. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But thank you for hanging in there. Stay funky, stay fresh. I'll see you guys with another vlog coming very soon. Promise. I already have ideas for the next one. Until then, stay cool, kids. Bye!